Have you ever been asked to smuggle drugs in a Build-A-Bear? I was 19, working at Build-A-Bear Workshop in Denver for $11 an hour when my manager Roxanne pulled me aside during a slow Tuesday afternoon. "Jasper, I need someone I can trust for a special project," she said, leading me to the back office. I thought I was getting promoted. She locked the door behind us and pulled out a pre-stuffed teddy bear from her desk drawer. "I need you to take this to the store in Phoenix this weekend. Personal delivery. I'll pay you $2,000 cash." My stomach dropped. "What's in the bear, Roxanne? Does it matter?" $2,000 for a 5-hour drive. I needed the money desperately. Student loans were crushing me, and my dad's medical bills kept piling up after his accident, but something felt deeply wrong. "I can't do that." Her face hardened. "Then you're fired. And good luck explaining to future employers why you were terminated for theft." She pulled up security footage on her computer, showing me taking home a damaged bear last month, one she'd specifically told me to take for my little sister. That night, I couldn't sleep. I kept thinking about that bear sitting in Roxanne's office. What was she running? How long had this been going on? Then I remembered something. My roommate Dexter worked in IT and had taught me about hidden cameras you could buy online. The next day, I bought a tiny camera that looked like a button and sewed it onto my work apron. For 3 weeks, I documented everything. Roxanne meeting with sketchy people after hours, bears being delivered through the back entrance at 2 a.m., and conversations about special orders that never appeared in our system. The breakthrough came when I overheard her on the phone. "Yes, the Denver route is established. We can move 30 units per month through the workshop. No one suspects teddy bears." But here's where things got interesting. I noticed Roxanne always used the same bear model for these special deliveries, the limited edition Galaxy Guardian bear, which had metallic purple fur and holographic eyes. They were discontinued, but we had dozens in the back. One evening after closing, I carefully opened one of the special bears while wearing gloves. Inside the stuffing compartment were vacuum-sealed packages of what looked like pink crystals. I took photos, carefully resealed everything, and left. Instead of going to the police immediately, I did something smarter. I reached out to my cousin Valentina, who worked for the DEA in Colorado. "I need your help, but this has to be done right," I told her. Valentina set up a controlled operation. They wanted to track the entire network, not just catch Roxanne. For the next month, I became their inside informant. I wore a wire, documented every suspicious transaction, and even agreed to make that Phoenix delivery under DEA surveillance. The day of the Phoenix run, I was terrified. Roxanne handed me 3 Galaxy Guardian bears and an envelope with $2,000. "Drive the speed limit. Don't stop except for gas. Someone will meet you at the Phoenix store's loading dock at 8 p.m. The DEA followed me the entire way. When I arrived at the Phoenix store, a man in a maintenance uniform approached my car. "You got the special order from Denver?" "3 Galaxy Guardians," I replied, my hands shaking as I handed over the bears. That's when the DEA moved in. 20 agents surrounded the loading dock. The maintenance guy tried to run, but didn't make it 10 feet. They found a $150,000 worth of synthetic opioids in those 3 bears. The bust made national news. Turns out, this ring had been operating through Build-A-Bear stores across 6 states for 2 years. They'd smuggled drugs in the bears, using the legitimate shipping between stores as cover. 17 people were arrested, including 3 district managers and Roxanne, who was apparently the regional coordinator. During the trial, I testified about everything I'd witnessed. Roxanne's lawyer tried to paint me as a disgruntled employee seeking revenge, but my recordings destroyed that narrative. She got 12 years in federal prison. The craziest part? Build-A-Bear Corporate gave me a $50,000 reward for protecting their brand reputation. They also offered me a job in their loss prevention department, which I turned down. I'd had enough of stuffed animals for a lifetime. My dad asked me later if I was ever tempted by the money. $2,000 for one drive, Jasper. That could have helped with my treatments. I looked at him and said, "Dad, they were destroying families with those drugs. Some things are worth more than money." Last week, I got a letter from federal prison. It was from Roxanne. All it said was, "You could have been rich." I framed it next to my DEA commendation letter. Sometimes the best revenge is just doing the right thing. Now I'm a forensic accountant, helping companies identify internal fraud. And yes, I still can't walk past a Build-A-Bear without feeling slightly nauseous.